Before I do anything else in this video, I want to talk about the Mars Volta some more. Um, I did the dorkiest thing ever last night, which I think I promised I was going to do in my video. I made a playlist of the last two albums, and I will share it below. You can just click it if you have YouTube Music, or maybe it'll even just play as like a YouTube video. I don't know. But it's basically the two albums alternating, one and then the other. The first song, it's cover acoustic, and back and forth. 28 songs total, I think, something like that. And like, you can definitely listen to it like that. I listened to it that way just this morning and had a really good time. But what I would recommend is pull it up and just hit shuffle. It's both albums, and just let both albums shuffle. If you like the Mars Volta at all, you are going to go through a tour. You are going to have an experience. I feel like it's mildly mind-altering. Like, sincerely. It's some of the best music I've heard, and it is enriched enormously by being contrasted against itself, meaning last year's album and this album. I said yesterday, but you might not have heard. I don't know, you didn't watch that video. Last year's album, I didn't like it. I thought there were some real good tunes on it, but I just didn't think a lot of it. In fact, I think I only listened to it through once, which is, pretty light for me. I tend to be an over listener. And I found it boring. I found it weird and boring and kind of poppy and just not a fan, But then this album comes out just a few days ago, my birthday. And it's a cover of that last album. So right away I was like not excited at all. And I gotta tell you, I was dead wrong. They are beautiful covers which recontextualize all of the music. And what I find amazing about it is this album that I didn't like, last year's album, I now listen to it and love it. So like, it changed, at least in my mind, it changed the old album. Not only did it present it in a completely new way, in such a new way that it feels like new music, but it also breathed fresh life into the old album. And I'm just blown away by that. I know I'm dorking out, and I know that you're here for squats, but I'm blown away by that. I'm going to share the link. I've been making everyone in my life listen to it. They're all super annoyed. You're probably going to be annoyed too. And that's okay. Not everything's going to be your favorite, right? I mean, we all got to live with that. So anyway, I know that I said I was going to start Candido today, but yesterday I was feeling squirrely and punchy in some kind of way and just kind of blue. And this will also not win me any fans, but I decided to fast again. I hadn't eaten, and I was feeling grouchy, and I was like, man, I remember how that fast worked last time. I feel like you just reset until you catch a gear that you like, And so I haven't eaten. I didn't eat all day yesterday. I haven't eaten yet today. I might power through even another day, although that seems maybe not great. Maybe not a great idea. And like, obviously I'm a little manic right now. You can undoubtedly tell in my voice. I'm a little spazzy and overexcited. But I just didn't feel like I had the energy reserves to start Candido. Now, when I get home from work, I might change my mind. And if that's the case, we'll start altering these videos then. But as of right now, I feel like pretty relaxed on the whole concept. So I start a day later. So what? I've been putting it off for a week. It's not really a big deal. And today I had a lot of fun just with squatting and just doing movements that I don't normally do very often. The back squat I'm doing, you may be able to tell, you might not, I'm practicing a hybrid stance. So instead of high bar or low bar, I'm kind of going in the middle. I'm kind of splitting the difference and being agnostic on this. And, you know, nobody likes an agnostic, that's for sure. Maybe that's the theme of today's video, just doing things people aren't going to like. But I gotta say, also, I'm barefoot, which you can tell. Being barefoot and just putting the bar on my back in a place it has never been, felt really good today. I really liked it. And I'm wondering about this hybrid stance. I think, what's his name? John Hack squats hybrid. And I think some Olympic lifters, when they're doing like powerlifting style squats, also use hybrid. I don't know, it felt pretty good in my body. One thing I did notice was that the right knee wasn't tracking as deeply over the toe as the left. And that's an old injury for sure, you know, that I just haven't rehabbed properly. But like, so that observation is not like earth shattering, you know, but I'd never really like felt it before, you know, like there was a very definite tug in towards valgus that I could feel weirdly on the outside of the right knee. And I don't know what it would be about shoes that would guard that sensation from me, because I'm pretty aware of these subtler sensations. But just having my like bare feet on the ground and just getting that sensory input really fired up some sensory input up chain too. Also, I've only just now realized this, but I haven't eaten. I'm fasting. So like that could also be the culprit. Yeah, you see me doing little stretch movements right there, testing if I can get the knee to track over the middle toe on both sides, because right then is when I felt that tug. And I couldn't. The left moved easily. The right, non-painful. There was no discomfort, but there was a very real retraction, a very real internal tug not to move the knee that way. So that's interesting, right? And something I can definitely dump some time and attention to. I keep talking about Ben Patrick and knees over toes and keep saying I'm going to pull the trigger on a zero program and not doing it. But I think this might be the final straw on the old camel, the final daisy in the chain. I think it's time, man. I think it's time I hop on the bandwagon and start trying to correct some of these motor patterns, because I'm 46. You know, I'm not going to win any road races or powerlifting meets. Like right now, I need, if I have athletic goals, it should be to age as well as possible, you know, and do other fun stuff. Obviously, you know, we can't just be terrified of old daddy death. Oh, this was weird with the band around my ankles. So this glute med really active, and it did not mess up my mobility at all, but it really hurt my coordination like crazy bad. Also, I didn't state earlier, but this is 2 times speed, maybe 2.1. So yeah, I'm feeling really good today. Things are going well. I'm excited for my training in the future. I'm excited to start Candido, and I think I'm going to do knees over toes as assistance work and really see about turning something on in this right leg or loosening something up that doesn't want me to do that. I couldn't think of anything clever to say there. And that's it for today. You know, I had a great little workout. I kind of hedged my bets and shit the bed a little bit, but also I could feel worse about it. I'm out of words. This is Joe in real life. I love you guys. be good to each other today, and I'm going to try hard to do the same. I'll see you tomorrow. Maybe we can, well, I'll show you something fun tomorrow. And that's a guarantee. And the guarantee, unlike my other guarantees, is guaranteed. So, huh? Pretty cool, right? It's a meta guarantee. I'll see you tomorrow.